Hey guys, Julian here. Today we're going to talk about why healthy diet matters. People have uh, most frequently asked questions and most repeatedly asked questions in their lives. And to me, this question is one of them. Why do you care so much about your health? And why do you care so much about following a healthy diet? This could be as short as an 1 hour long discussion, but let me try to get straight to the point in this video. The reason is that I want to live a long life. Very simple, very easy, right? And people will ask me again, why do you want to live a long life? Or they might ask, they might suggest a completely opposite opinion, saying that I don't want to live a long life because blah blah blah. And one of the major reasons they bring up is that they rather want to live, they rather want to die before getting chronic illnesses, and they want to enjoy the life when they're young. But I'm not sure if that is so much a valid point, because you could get cancers, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases as early as in your 40s and in your 50s. And in this era, it is fairly easy to reach to your 80s, 90s, and even to 100. So I am not sure if you would be able to die before getting chronic diseases when you commit to a junk food diet. I'm not so sure about it. I, I'm not saying that I am 100% guaranteed to avoid those chronic diseases and cancer, diabetes. I'm not saying that, but it's about probability and chances, possibilities, and I'm sure that anybody whose mindset is scientific based, who believes in modern science, would agree. Even those who commit to junk food diet would admit that when they eat uh, French fries almost every day, not even almost every day, but when they eat those, and when they follow an unhealthy diet, there is a greater risk of getting diseases than constantly sticking to a healthy diet. Other reasons, those who are not very interested in living long, a healthy diet, most common supports they suggest is that the quality of life is much more important than just the absolute length of your life. Just living longer. The quality of life is much important. Uh, and this could be divided into roughly two big reasons, based on your individual setting and a whole society setting. As an example, this could be in an individual setting. Uh, it could be about uh, argument that you cannot enjoy as much variety of food available in this world as uh, uh, your very restricted diet, incredibly restrictive diet. And by following such a radical restrictive diet, you are sacrificing the quality of life. But I there are many faults for that claims, and one of them is that um, there's no good criteria to measure one's quality of life. It's not comparable one's quality of life to other, and it's especially the case when it comes to the stimulants in our nerve system. So you might claim that uh, you are sacrificing the quality of life uh, by not eating more variety of not enjoying more variety of taste, more variety of stimulants, more roughly saying, more directly saying, speaking. But especially when it comes to stimulating our nerve system, I think it's more about, mostly about, it's all about moderation and balance. And when we think about like binge drinker, is he enjoying his life better than moderate drinker or non-drinker? And is his quality of life higher than non-drinker? Or we could take a look at a marijuana smoker. Is his life quality higher than non-marijuana smoker? It's very hard to. I'm not saying that it's it's a bad it's a bad type of life. I'm not making judgment here. I'm just saying that when it comes to when it comes to the stimulants in our nerve system, it's very hard to assess, measure what's the ideal quality, and it's all about moderation and balance. And there are people who follow raw vegan diet, which is considered to be very radical and very restrictive, but seems to be enjoying their life very well with the natural taste. And on the other hand, there are people who uh, always eat, I don't want to say specific brand, but some hamburgers and uh, some this is a brand. So let's say sodas, very unhealthy sodas, uh, carbonated beverages, unhealthy kind of carbonated beverages. I hope you'll be able to guess. Uh, so even there are people who always eat those food, but want stronger taste as time goes on. They want stronger and stronger taste. So there is no, maybe there's not a good upper limit, and they want higher and stronger stimulant, while those who follow a raw vegan diet are satisfied with the relatively low wick stimulants with natural taste. Uh, Here's the thing: I'm not following a raw vegan diet. Oh, I have to say it. I'm just saying that. Going back, it's hard to measure one's quality of life, and especially it's true when it comes to the stimulants on human nerve system. It's about moderation and balance, and even then, you'll not be able to judge if the raw vegan diet enthusiasts are happier or having a living a better quality of life than binge drinkers or marijuana smokers. There's no criteria, no good criteria. That's my point. That was an individual setting, and the perspective from the individual setting, and the broader society aspect of perspective, perspective from the for the whole society. There are many influential people who claim that life is not just about living day by day for our uh, basic needs. It's something bigger than that, and you gotta have your goal. You gotta have bigger dream, and you got to leave your legacy when you die. There's gotta be something you left for this society. That's highly uh, applauded by the general public, and we are also taught in school. Um, but yeah, I do admire those people. I do agree that our society, our world, uh, has been advanced thanks to them, and they are the ones who push the world forward for the better. It's complicating to say what's better, but let's say more advanced technologies, more uh, wealthy economic settings. Just here, uh, I don't know if we can have another chance to talk about this, but uh, let's say that's a better world because nobody wants to starve and die, and being left with the basic needs, basic human needs. So let's say that that's a better world, and uh, most people want to enjoy the the benefits of modern technology. So most people agree that that's a better world. So I think those people who are very goal oriented and highly motivated by big dreams certainly bring our society to another level. But at the same time, I disagree. I do disagree that that's the goal, that's the mindset, or the purpose of life we all of us have to have. I believe we have to get back to a more primitive setting. So when animals live, do they think about the purpose of life? Do they think about really big dream, or are they sad about I mean not achieving their life goals? Some would argue that this this is something that differs human species from animals. But I believe when you uh, pursue, chase those big dreams and big goals, and you want to be motivated by those long-term life goal, you would be more likely to be unhappy. Uh, and I would suggest, I'm not arguing that anybody has to follow this philosophy, but to me, to live is a pleasure. And I don't have a good support to back my claim because to me, it's self evident. And I have to say that I have always been a goal oriented person. I am a goal oriented person now as well. I have a short-term goal, mid-term goal, long-term goal, and I have also some big dreams. Not like I'm not gonna be the president, but I have sort of a big dream that I hope to achieve. But I don't think that's the purpose of my life, and I feel lucky not because I have always been goal-oriented person. I have always been good at academic settings. I went to one of the prestigious schools in my country, in Korea, thanks to my ability, ability, characteristic to be motivated by my goals. So that allowed me to put a lot of efforts to for my future. I have to study for my future, and I have been always good at academics, not in a scholar level, but just the normal student level. And I have been a hard worker, driven by uh, noble causes and big dream. But let's going back. I feel lucky not because of my characteristic of being motivated by big goals and big dreams. I feel lucky because I feel it's self to me it's self-evident that life to live is a pleasure. That's what I feel lucky about. So to me, just it's living itself is amazing, and I don't need to find further reasons. Even if I don't have uh, an ability, brain capacity to dream big or uh, have an expectation for the future, I would be happy to continue to live because I am fully enjoying living. It's a little bit different from uh, being present and enjoy this moment, like mindfulness meditation. I have always been trying my best to meditate every day. I try, but I'm not the best in meditation. I'm very bad at it actually, and my criteria is not about mindfulness, really focusing on the present moment. I'm not saying that. Um, Actually, I am more generous on thinking about the past and the future as well. That's also, I believe, that's also the part of our present. That's possible, and we feel uh, indirectly happy because we have ability to think about the past and the future. I am more generous on that than mindfulness practitioners and meditation practitioners. But what I want to say here is that to me, uh, sorry for repeating, but to live is a pleasure, and I have no support to back this. And if you argue that if everybody just pursues their individual happiness and living itself as a pleasure, wouldn't the society uh, stop to advance further for the better future, for the better world? Won't we need some people who dedicate themselves for charity, donation, and entrepreneurs who have big dreams, big goals. But I don't believe we have to worry about it, because just like Adam Smith's invisible hand and the free market, you never need to worry about whether there is people who have noble causes, who have big dreams, because there will be always some people who pursue their big dreams, and that's their life. So when you think about your happiness, when you think about the purpose of your life, you never need to worry about the society. I'm talking about the very basic principle. Even if there is an invisible hand, of course, you need some management. You need some management. That's why this world is not completely, entirely, 100% the free market. There's a government, there are regulations, and there are laws, but the most part of the world follow the free market principle, the invisible hand principle, in a general sense. In the same manner, you never need to worry about it. I'm talking about in a general sense. Of course, you have to care about others, not invading others' freedom while pursuing your freedom. Something like this. There are some common sense, but I'm speaking in a general sense. You never need to worry about how the society will achieve, will advance to the next level, or will go for the better direction. You only need to worry about what makes me continue my life, without thinking too much about those big dreams, big goals, motivation, because I believe when every individual pursues, seeks for their own happiness, just like invisible hand and the free market, the society becomes happier. So that's my point, and I try my best to be not so much philosophical. I hope it wasn't. I hope it was a very simple English, as I only know a basic English. I hope it wasn't so difficult to understand why healthy diet matters. So we're getting back to the why healthy diet matters, because I want to live a long life. Why do you want to live a long life? Because to live itself, to live is a pleasure. So that was today's video. I hope you had a chance to understand the philosophy of my life. I'm also interested in cryonics. In the case I failed to live decently long, beyond the technological singularity. But that's gonna be a topic for another video. We can talk about it. If you are interested, I'm not sure if many people are interested in cryonics or living longer and see the artificial intelligence surpasses the human intelligence, and they governs this world. I don't know, many of you are interested in this topic. So we're gonna end this video here, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.